I'm having to do a voiceover because TikTok gave me a copyright violation for my own voice, even though there's no music or no sounds in the house, and I didn't add any music to it. But whatever. So this is my recipe for white chicken chili. We're gonna need chicken, and then my husband wanted chili beans. I usually use red beans. And then I also have white chili beans, or you could use these other beans called Great Northern beans, which are awesome. And then put in a little bit of corn. And then most people use Rotel, but I don't like Rotel. So I'm just using a little can of tomatoes that are already seasoned with a little can of chilies. And then chopped onion that has some green peppers in it. Gonna need some chicken broth and some tortilla strips, white chicken chili seasoning packet, cheese for later, taco seasoning, garlic, pepper, onion powder, cumin, smoked paprika, chili powder. And that's a monster, so don't put that in there. And then that is powdered chicken bouillon. And then we have a half of a brick of cream cheese. We're going to cut up little holes in the chicken so that all the seasonings and flavors and everything can absorb while it's cooking. I'm going a little extra at it. I was trying to do it one-handed. Then you're going to turn on your crock pot. You're going to put it on low and for 6 hours, although it'll probably be done after 4. I put a little bit of broth in on the bottom so that the chicken doesn't stick. Then I'm going to start putting in all the beans and stuff. Now I call this my famous chicken chili because my mother-in-law loves it. Now, you don't know my mother-in-law, but she hates my guts to the point where she's told people that I deserve cancer. Oh, the lid fell in there. I'll pick that out. And she hates everything about me. It doesn't matter what I do. I could cure cancer and she would still have something negative to say about it. So the fact that she says she likes this means it's good. Because she doesn't like to say anything nice about me. I'm just putting everything in there. This stuff smells good. I like that seasoning packet. Now when it comes to the seasoning, this is the taco seasoning. I measure with my heart. So, but I would say that was like maybe a tablespoon and a half. And I love a lot of garlic. I would say if you're questioning how much to put in there, just put in a tablespoon of each. The onion powder. And this is the star of the show, the cumin. If you don't put any other seasoning in this chili, you only want one seasoning in it, it's cumin. There's a smoked paprika. And I'm putting in the chili powder. Now, if you want it spicier, you can put in more. And some people actually put in red pepper flakes. They do that too, but I don't. I'm putting in a heaping teaspoon of that bouillon. And I'm putting in pieces of the cream cheese to help it kind of liquefy faster. Some more broth. Roughly, it's probably about 2 cups, I'd say, but when I'm cooking meat in there and it's not meant to be a soup, like it's supposed to be a thick chili or whatever, I put in just enough to cover the meat. And that's always been like perfect for whatever I was cooking. Now, if it was a soup, I would put probably that whole container in there, but I didn't want a soup. But I also didn't want a thick chili, so. But you mix it all together. Throw the lid on. Now, at some point, I think probably like an hour or so in, my husband came down and mixed it up. This is about 2.5, maybe 3 hours in. And I came down to shred the chicken. I love this little chicken shredder. It is so awesome. Like, I'm shredding chicken in seconds instead of having to use 2 big forks that took me like 20 minutes or more to cut up. And I didn't even do that great of a job because I left a whole lot of chunks. This is the best 15 bucks I ever spent. Now I have really fat pieces of chicken, so I have to push down hard. Once it's all shredded, you throw it back in, and then you mix it up. For a second there, I didn't know what that was, and then I realized, oh, it's a tomato. And my little bat spoon holder, I love that thing. It said spoiled bat on it. Put the lid back on, let it cook for a while. And then it's done after roughly 4 hours. It's actually been about 4 hours, and it is done. So I'm going to scoop me up a nice little bowl. I need more chicken. Do my little dollop of sour cream. Add some chips. Almost forgot the cheese. It'll be nice and hot so the cheese will melt. And there you go. There's white chicken chili.